Hi, in this video you can know about decision making statements in Python. Generally when we write a program, the program may have expression statement, conditional statement, looping statement or a print statement, or it may even have decision making statements. Suppose in program we need to make some decisions, and based on the decision we may decide what need to be done next to execute next block of code. So in that case we can opt for decision making statements. So decision making statements decides the direction of flow of program execution. So if we have decision making statements in our program, we need to specify one or more conditions to be tested along with the statements to be executed. Suppose if condition is true, we have to specify one or two statements that need to be executed, and if the condition is false, we have to specify another set of statements to be executed. So in this way we have to specify the condition as well as the corresponding statements to be executed. In case of Python, decision making statements available are if statement, if else statement, nested if statement and if elif statements. Okay. So if statement is written using if keyword. For example, suppose I am having a variable mark that's equal to 65. Okay, I want to check whether that mark is suppose greater than or equal to 65 pass, else I want to display fail. Okay, so in that case what I am doing, I am checking the logical conditions, right? Whether it's greater than or less than or greater than equal to or less than equal to or equal to. So these are the logical conditions that we can use in case of if statement. Okay, so here I can use if keyword, then I can have the condition if mark greater than equal to 65, then I have to give a colon, then I can print the information I want to display. So print pass. Okay, so let me execute. So I have the value pass. Okay, so I am having a variable, I assigned a value. Here is the if keyword I am using. I am checking the condition. Based on the condition, the statement is got executed. Suppose I want to display, if condition is not satisfied, I want to display some other statement. Okay, so I can use else keyword, else print fail. Okay, if the condition is satisfied, pass, if not, fail. So for this one it is giving me the answer pass. Suppose I am changing the value to 60. So now it will now the mark is 60. So if mark is greater than equal to the value now is 60, so it's not getting satisfied. So it go to the else part and display fail. Okay, so it getting displayed fail. So we are seeing about if. So if statement can be written using if keyword. Next we are seeing about else. If the condition is not satisfied, we can display some other statement that is using else keyword. Next, if I want to check more than one condition, I can use elif. Okay, if this condition is not true, I want to check some other condition, I can use elif keyword. So we can use that as, here I have to use elif. I can check if mark is I'll make a change here. If mark is less than 65, okay, I can display print just recheck. Okay. So what happens? I assign mark as 60, it will check, it go to the if statement, if mark greater than 65, no, it's not getting satisfied. It will check the another elif mark is less than 65, yes, so it will print recheck. Okay, so this is where elif can be used. We can have multiple elif, okay, more than one condition in a decision making statements. Next is nested if. If within a if, we will say it is nested if statement. So how that can be used is, in this itself I can make a change. I can convert this as, if mark is greater than 65, then pass. If less than 65, then I can display here as fail. Then I can have else part for this. Okay, recheck. Next I can also have else for the first if. Else print all the best. Okay, let me execute and see. So what happens? Print fail is showing me indentation error. So what I have to do is, I have to just move this. Now it works. So we have to give proper indentation. So if we won't give proper indentation, it will show the error. So this if condition, for this, if it is satisfied, this statement will get executed, pass, right? So if with an if, so if mark is less than 65, we will get fail, else we will get recheck. This else part will be displayed if the first if is not getting satisfied. Okay, so first if is not getting satisfied, so it is giving me all the best. Okay, let me change a little bit. Let me assign here 90 and let me change as A grade. Okay, and then I have to give mark here as 93. So pass. So it is, let me change here also greater than 90 if I want A grade to be displayed. Okay, pass and A grade. So what happens here is, in case of nested if with an if is nested if, right? So I have declared a variable mark and assigned value 93. If that is first, in case of first if statement, I am checking whether that is greater than 65. If it is the case, it will display pass. Then it will check the second condition if statement. If it is greater than 90, it will display the corresponding value. If not, this else is for this if and this else is for the first if. Okay, in this way we can use nested if. So in this example, my mark is 93. So the first condition is getting satisfied. So it will print pass. Next it will check the second nested if. If it's greater than 90, yeah, true. So it will print A grade. Then it is come out of the condition. Okay. Next. Suppose I am having only one condition to be checked and only one statement to be printed. I can have it in one single line. Let me show that. Let's give comment for all this. Okay, so this is only one condition, this is the statement to be printed, that I can have in a single line. So if mark is greater than 65, print pass. So this is the shorthand if mark is greater than 65, print pass. So one condition, one statement, this shortcut. Okay, next, if I am having if else. Okay, only one statement to be executed for if and one statement for else. Then in that case, I can write it in a single statement as this. So let me give comment for this. So this is the else part, right? So let's do one thing. Let's uncomment this. So if mark is greater than 90, so here I have to give print A grade. Next, if mark is greater than 90, else recheck, print recheck. indentation is not proper, so it's showing me the error. Yeah, now it's got correct. Okay, hope we can get. If one if state condition and one statement I can give in this way. If one if and one else statement is there, I can give in one line. So this is the way in which we can give. Okay, so next is, suppose I want to check combine two conditions. So for that I can use AND keyword. Okay, we can give in this way. If A equal to 90 and mark is greater than 90, so I can use AND keyword. If I want to check either one is getting satisfied, I can use OR keyword. Okay, between the two conditions. Then pass statement is there. If we want a if statement to be used, but we want have no reasons to be displayed for that, we can simply write pass. So it won't give us any error. Okay, let's see that. If statements cannot be empty. If for some reasons we have an if statement with no content, then pass statement can be used to avoid that error. So that's a use of pass here. So we have seen about how to use if statement, how to use if elif. If more than one condition, we can go use elif. Then if the conditions are not satisfied, we can use else keyword to display the information. Next, we can use nested if. So it all depends upon the need of the program. You are using decision making statements in a program. So in what way you are going to write, in that way we can use the nested if. So in if within if is nested if. Next we have seen how to use if statement in a single line. Shorthand if condition, then print the information. Next, in case of else, if else, we have to print the true condition statement first, then if condition, then else part statement. Okay, this is the statement of true. If the condition is getting satisfied, this information will get displayed. If the condition is getting false, this information will be displayed. So in this way you have to write. Then we can use AND keyword and OR keyword. These are the logical operators. To combine two statements, we can use and we can use OR to check whether either one is true. Okay, so in this case I check mark is greater than 80 or equal to 90. In that case I can print A grade. If use if statement, we cannot give as empty. So to avoid error, we can use pass keyword. Okay. Thank you.